Wallkill Valley Railroad, Part 1, Kingston, DeWitt Mills, and Rosendale. Enjoy. Well, hey guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're in Kingston, New York. And that is the current CSX main line right there. Just where it crosses over Broadway in Kingston. Heading that way. What we're going to try to focus on today is the Wallkill Valley Railroad. Here's an actual remaining sleeper that was in. This is where the switch was, where the Wallkill Valley tied in to New York Central Main Line. And we still got some spikes from the sleepers. This is where it tied in, right here. These are old ties from that Wallkill Valley. And what we're going to try to do today is focus on where it tied in. Now what it is today being 2023, is part of the Empire State Trail. This is southbound towards Wallkill, and of course we're standing in Kingston. So let's see if we can't sneak into this little hole in the fence here and find some more evidence of it. All right, we'll continue. So if you look right there, my finger, you still see some indents, and right there still see some indents where these ties were in there at one point, but they're switch ties because this is where the switch was for the Wallkill Valley. There's still some spikes in the ground over there and over there and over there, remnants of an old tie, and this is it. So we're right here at the Broadway Bridge, and the switch would have been, if you follow Wallkill Valley, switch would have been right in here just before this Broadway Bridge, because it is only double tracked across the bridge, as you can see. Let's go get a shot of that. So this is the Broadway Rail Bridge. The current modern day CSX was New York Central, and right about there is the sign built by Bethlehem Steel Company. Oh boy, my eyes are telling me it's either 1950 or 1960. Looks like 1950. Let's go with that. So anyway, main line CSX in Kingston, and just the other side was the switch for the Ulster and Delaware. And of course Union Station was right in this general area right here. So this was the terminus on the Kingston end of the Wallkill Valley. Let's head across the street while nobody's coming, and we're gonna go to Stu the Silver Truck, continue our southward trek. There you can see the trailway that they've got built as the CSX branches off, and we've got a stop sign. Signs on every single corner here. All right, that's looking back towards the Broadway Bridge. Brings you here to the corner of Prospect and Greenkill. And the reason I stopped here is because of this building right here. Now this, I believe, used to be a furniture maker in its day, but we've still got, can you see them? Right here. We got some lost rails. We found them. And they come off of the Wallkill Valley main line and down into a spur siding for receivership into this building. and I'll show you where. We're walking right down along Greenkill. Rails are still in place. If there's rails out there, we'll find them, right guys? Well, here was one door right here. Box cars would have offloaded into this, and box cars would have offloaded. Here's some sticking right out of the ground, really nice. And the other ones are here too. They're just right there. Gotta find them. Here's the second door right here. So would have had two boxcar receiving doors on this one, and not quite sure. Oh, we got us a Hutton brick from Hutton Brickyards down on East Kingston, down on the river. Yep. So some more history there. Now these rails, they end for us right here. They go off. We'd have to do what we did down in Whaley Lake and dig them up, but do they go down this way farther? We do not know. If they do, they're right down along here along this ball field. So let's go check out the front of this building. But there they are, right there. Just one more interesting little feature. When you do see these buried and semi-buried rails, you can see where I've been tracing here with my hand, you can still see the very indented tie marks. So that means the ties are still down there. These were just abandoned. Stu fits right in here with the theme, guys. He's hanging out in a small little truck burial yard here. Got an old Western Star, another old second gen Chevy over there, some busted up trailers, a little bit of an interesting one over here. It looks like maybe a C70 or a 60, not quite sure. It was a wrecker. Nice brush guard, push bumper. Oh, it was a 50, a little C50. Anyway, for all you truck guys out there, let's go see if it's a Holmes. It could be. I bet if Jamie Davis was here, he could tell us what it was. Yeah, looks like an old Holmes. Big old cable spool on that. All right, enough about the truck. Let's talk about this building. So this building here was a furniture building at one point, and I do believe, yes, you can still see the name up there. It looks like Pilgrim Furniture Company. Nice Art Deco, probably built in the 30s or 40s. We'll look up Pilgrim Furniture Company and get you a little backstory on that. But it is right here on the rails. Would have been serviced by the Wallkill Valley and quite possibly New York Central. They would have switched off onto the Wallkill Valley and backed in. Yeah, cool. All right, continuing a little bit farther southwest. That's the current trail. So the curvature of that road right there basically is in line with, that's the building we were at just a few minutes ago, and the siding is right over there. Basically it's right in line with this right here. This is a big high fill section, and I do believe, nope, I thought I had a section of tie there. Yep, I think I might have one here. Yep, there are still some tie pieces sticking out of the ground, and that's because we're walking on the bed. It goes basically right down that way. There would have been an abutment right here, possibly another one down by that shed, and I will go show you two more that were down there. We are on the corner of Greenkill and roughly 213. That's Greenkill right there. So basically right about in line with the back bumper of Stu and that shed. The bed went up and it crossed, and I imagine they were wood to start with, and then they possibly were iron. I think I vaguely remember seeing iron crossing right here, an iron bridge. But this is 213 right here, and this is the abutment of the Wallkill Valley. It's still in place here. So let's see if I can't find a good place to get up on and get you the other one up there. Look at that grain in that stone. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're up on top. Right there. There's 213. There's Stewie way over there. Roadbed comes right here. And it continued on out this way. We're walking on the backyard of a couple of local businesses. I don't feel terribly bad about quote-unquote trespassing here, but we do have right back here, looky what we found. I told you, if we can sniff it out, we're going to sniff it out. Looky here. Oh boy, that's got a nice little curve in it. Yes, it does. So we have the remnants of not only the rail bed, but rails. And here they are. You see them yet? Right there. There they are. Yep. You gotta get off your comfy chairs every now and then, guys and gals. Get out and look. Oh boy, heavy prickers in here. Well, here we go. Wallkill Valley, what's left of it. Now look. What does that look like? There's a quite possibly. What do we got here? What do we have here? Oh, it hit me right in the you know what. What do we got here? Let me turn you off and see what we got. Can you see this here? Big iron. Oh, there it is. Wow. What's that look like to you? Now, this is, these are the inner guardrails of the crossing, and the original outer rails have rotted off. Yeah. Get this off of here. This could quite possibly be the only remains of actual rails of sorts on the entire line. But we found them just by getting off our comfy chair and going to look. Here it is. So the outer rails would have been there and there. These were the inner guardrails on the bridge, as you know, anti-derailment devices, guardrails. We're in the backyard of this place, not quite sure what it is, but we got concrete abutments and we got the iron bridge that's left. Yeah, let's go in a little farther, see what we find, shall we? I think we shall. That's where we were, and here's where we're going. We've got intact rails, guys and gals. Here's an old piece of defunct rail that was tossed off the side of the bed, but here it is, guys. You're walking on the rails of the Wallkill Valley. Yep, coming up from Wallkill and heading into the city of Kingston, where they joined up with the New York Central. And we've got nice ballast and slag down there. our 3 foundations of what? Fill in the blank. This is the Binnewater section of Kingston. So Binnewater had a station. I do believe I've got some old black and whites of it. I'll have to look into that a bit farther. Now, could it have been here? Oh no. Look, we got a pipe here. We got a pipe. Now, is this just hands of man throwing it in modern day trash? Or was that a water tank down there of sorts? And it was piped up to the station, which possibly sat right here. Let's keep going looking for some foundations. Again, I don't know much about the Wallkill Valley. I have not really even stuck my nose in a textbook. We're snooping, we're searching, we're looking, we're exploring. Oh, I see more. I see more right up yonder. I hope Officer Roby doesn't get me today, because we're discovering some mighty cool stuff here. Yeah. Look at this. Huh. Torn up tracks. Torn up rails. Yeah. This is not something that you see every day here, because you'd have to get off your comfy chairs and get in your truck or your car or your buggy and go out and find this stuff and know where to look. But it's back here in the wasteland of backyards of businesses. Here it is. And it disappears. And right here in the backyard of these houses. I think this is Wall Street. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Binnewater Ice Company is there. Anybody got any comments, let me know. I'm pretty sure this is Wall Street. Oh, look at here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Carnegie. Wow. I want you to see that. Can you see Carnegie? 1899. Carnegie steel. Wow. Ah, it's buried. I would love to just have a 5-foot piece of this. That is historic. Carnegie. 1899. Wow. This is cool. This is cool stuff, guys. We're in the Binnewater section here. I want to go back to Stu the silver truck. I want to keep saying Sam the silver car. He's home resting. Yeah, this is quite an interesting looking place back here. Let's go see if that up there is Wall Street, and we'll continue down that way on Wall Street, because the bed goes right through the middle of that Dodge Ram. Carnegie steel. Wow. There's the rails. Concrete and stone abutment. There's the bridge. Right there. I was up there. Now I'm down here below it. Trying to stay out of view from a couple local businesses. But yeah, that was it. I've got a question for you guys. I'll have to look it up. But my question is, was this the site of the Binnewater station? Basically right here on Greenkill and 213. Let's go. So there's the bridge leading up to this road crossing of 213. And we've got these. Now these were laid period correct. These are period correct. This is a retainer. It's a retainer for the Binnewater Ice Company. Leisure Time Ice. Binnewater. This was the hub of Binnewater here. So I'm almost thinking this could have been the station site. What do you guys think? I'm not quite sure. Let's go back and go down Wall Street. Stewart right there is waiting for us. One more time quickly just to recap. So the bridge is up there. There's the lower abutment and the upper one up there. There would have been a trestle right on across here and up past those billboards and onto the main line New York Central up there. A couple of free advertisements for you guys. Buy me a coffee when you see me. Hey, here's that red Dodge Ram, maroon, and that trailer, and the bed is right there. So, was that a siding, or was that the bed, or is this the bed? I do believe this is the main bed right here, right here, right here. So that could have quite possibly had been a siding, but I believe the main bed goes basically right in line parallel with that tractor trailer body sitting right there and right down this. We got coal, we got cinders, we got ballast right here. Yep, we're sitting right on it. So I have no idea where we are, but there's Stu, and he's going to take us where we're going next. Let's go. Oh look, the forsythias are out. Okay, way down yonder, red maroon Dodge, bin of water ice, right where that car's moving. That's the bed. He just went over the bed. This is the bed right here. Runs right down through this guy's front yard. That was Pine Street that we were on back there. Pine. This is Wall Street. This is Wall Street. There's Stewie. This is Wall Street, South Wall, I believe. And I do believe we may have some railroad infrastructure here. We got a telegraph pole right there. We got some other old iron. Yep. We got us a concrete post with some iron on it. This was indicative of an electrical box right here. So we are indeed at the bed. We've got railroad fence there, there, there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. We have the bed right here. Ballast, coal, slag. We've got a roadside, trackside switch box, electrical box right here. And we're on the bed, and it looks like it runs right down parallel right here with South Wall Street. Okay. Again, I'm running blind today. I don't know this area of Kingston very well, but we're finding out together. Okay, so there's the concrete electrical signal box pole, and right here, well, it's not rail, it's a beautiful example, and here's some more by Mr. Finger of bluestone curbing. The Hudson Valley here, especially Ulster County, very, very prosperous in the bluestone production. Yeah, little remnants of it still left. Just a tidbit, folks. We came down South Wall Street a bit farther, and we got this cute little telegraph pole. Yeah, found a nice little pull-off spot. We've also got remnants of ties from not too long ago. Got Stu parked safely off the road, locked up, and we are on the bed right here, kids. Here it is. Boom. Wallkill Valley. Let's walk it a bit. It's a rock cut here. We've got some spoils of man. We've got some ties. I gotta be careful out through here. Spoils of man. Some modern junk. Ooh. Ah, blacktop. Ah, ah. Who wants blacktop? What do we got here? Huh. Well, I can use that. Chair base. Still pretty good. Broken up. There's a rock cut carved out by the railroad. Modern day junk. Let's walk a bit down here. We got oil filters, cans, tarps, plastic. We got plastic everywhere. Railroad ties. We're looking for rails. I imagine there's no rails. Nope, they ripped them up. Coal, slag, ballast. Coal, slag, ballast. CSB. CSB. Coal, slag, ballast. Yep, this was a nice little rock cut right through here. Okay, let's keep going, see what else we can find. I want to find at least one more little telegraph pole. All right, what you're looking at there, sticking up out of the ground about 10 to 12 inches, are some buried rails. We've got a bit of a clearing here. Bit of a clearing. I saw them. I also see these. Any clues? Give it your best shot. That's period correct concrete. That's from 1905. That's my guess. We got that one. And we have this one right here. So there is about, between these two, about 20 feet, and those pieces of rail are right over there. And here's the bed. So bed, two pieces of iron rail sticking up, and these two concrete pieces here. Give it your best shot. Still no additional telegraph poles, but I'm holding out hope. I hear a train on the CSX Mainline, which is over that way. We're walking south, west, south, basically south, on the Wallkill Valley. I'm only going to go a little ways farther here. And we're going to get back in stew and see what we can find down the line. I've got a 4:30 appointment and it's already 2:30, so as always, I'm running behind. But at least we're running, right? All right, I'm going to turn you off, see what else we find. All right, couple of observations. The rail bed's in really nice shape here. That's where we just came from. That's number one observation. Number two, I'm starting to pick up a lot of posted signs. A couple over there, and there's one right here. Third observation, I can really hear that CSX mainline freight pretty good right now. Another observation, looks like more ties. It is. I've yet to find another telegraph pole. Oh boy, it is. It's right through those trees. Huh, really close. Another observation, we are way high up. Look at how high up we are all of a sudden. Wow, so the road is dipping down because rail lines didn't go up at that kind of an elevation. Oh, red ants. Look at them all. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah. Why you gotta be there, guys? Well, there you go. Couple tie plates. Okay. Based on the fact that we're getting farther and farther from Stu, based on the fact that it looks like this bed continues and the integrity of it is really, really great, and also based on the fact that I need a drink, we're going to turn around right here. We got some heavy posted signs coming up here, so we'll call it quits. All right, I'll show you one more observation. Look at the condition of the ballast. I do believe Wallkill Valley line may have been posted no trespassing, keep out. Well, how about that? May have been in service until 70s. 72, 3, 4, somewhere in there. Again, we'll go back and check the Google machines and all that good stuff, some textbooks for the correct dates, but as of right now I'm guessing, and my guess is as good as yours. Bye bye. All right, there's our second telegraph pole. Nice little petite little cedar, I'd say 6 or 7 or 8 inch round, and right there is the cutoff portion. They always rot from the center out. Yep, from what I've seen. All right, so, and there's cable, probably grounding cable. Yep, there's iron right there. Okay, we found our second telegraph pole, and it was right near these guys. There she is. So you come down all the way down South Wall Street and you make the little forky do onto Albert. I think it's Albert or Alpert with a P, maybe Albert. And you end up right here. And this is the crossing of Albert or Alpert. That's all Ulster County Jail grounds, I believe. I think that's the Ulster County Jail. That is the back, gigantic, rather ugly, crumbling mafia block foundation of a retaining wall for the catering place up there. Hillside Terrace, something like that. Anyway, that's how we ended up here. Got out my trusty little atlas here, and that's actually a wastewater treatment plant, I believe. I just thought I'd show you what keeps me going. Poland spring water, chocolate chip cookies. Now you might only notice that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I already had 3. Ha! That way's Kingston. This is Route 32. Rail bed comes in there, crosses 32 here, and there she is. Now it's part of the Empire State Trail, as is everything. Goes down that way. Let's keep going south on 32 and see what we can find. Route 32 down there where those cars are buzzing. Here's the Wallkill Valley railroad bed. You can call it a rail trail. And there it is. Boom. This is Rockwell Lane. Rockwell Lane. Just thought I'd come up and catch it. I think when I get back in the truck, there's only going to be 8 cookies left. Ha! Know what this is? It's an old orange truck. Know what kind it is? It's an old B model Mack. It's kind of a special one, guys. It's a B30. This probably had a 401 gas block in it. I grew up in B models. Owned a bunch of them. Drove a bunch more. This old stuff's still out here. You just gotta keep an eye out for it. And being a trucker, look at that nice chrome hub on that. Being a trucker, 40 plus years, I like to keep my eyes open for this kind of stuff. Schenectady, originally from Schenectady, number 2465. It was probably a municipal truck. Nice. Okay, this is a for what it's worth segment. Please be considerate of our neighbors and our residents. This is the next public spot. You can see what is now the rail trail, Wallkill Valley rail bed, rail corridor. That way over there is the New York State Thruway. This is DeWitt Mills Road. All right, I got an appointment I'm gonna be late for if I don't get going. I'm gonna go find those things, and maybe if I get them, I'll shoot them for you, show you what they are, and then I'll resume shooting. Okay, bye. All right, as I try to do in every video, give you a little background into the area. DeWitt House, built 1736, destroyed 1930. Home of Colonel Charles DeWitt, member of the Provincial Congress, called Crocodile Inn about 1800. And this sign was put up 1935. Nice stone wall. That must be the replacement house. Now over yonder, right there by Stu, I believe this was the site of the actual mill of DeWitt Mills. Let's go see. Right now it looks like it's a defunct business and a really, really, really bad intersection. Oh, here we go. There's water. There's a mill. Yeah, this is it. Old iron ladders over there. Over there. It's concrete now, but way up in the back, way up there, you can see the stone abutments from what was the mill. I used to haul topsoil out of that road down there. There's a couple nice little gravel banks. I used to haul clay out of there. What we got here? Site of DeWitt Mill. 1750, Colonel Charles DeWitt. Flower ground here for the American Army and the Revolution. Well, see, everything ties back to wars. This whole Hudson Valley was a major, major source of manpower and innovative technology and ideas of the day that fed our armies and clothed our armies and armed our armies. Nice. Let's get out of here before we get killed. Right there. Rosendale Trestle. Rosendale Trestle. This is Route 213. We're right here, just through the little village of Rosendale down there. And we've got a bunch of the old mines here. Now, Rosendale was well noted for its cement. And there are cement mines. I used to pull water out of one of them up a little ways farther. Of course, you had the Delaware and Hudson Canal go right through here. There are bits and pieces of locks and stonework all over the place. And here's a mine right here. They've been closing these up over the years. People have been going in there and getting hurt. But they used to mine all the cement out of these. They've actually got a firehouse, fire department, a couple of standpipes here. They go down into that beautiful, rich, clear water. Yeah. Well, I am really now super, super late. If you ever get a chance to visit this Rosendale, it's kind of an eclectic, hippie-ish, yeah, modern day Woody Guthrie hangout, if you will. Yep, pretty cool. Way up there on the hill. On the other side of those rocks, way over there, is the trail and the railbed. And there's the Rosendale trestle. When I'm not in such a rush, I'll come back. Meantime, me and Stu got a mission.